Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ziprecruiter.com/zip. That's ziprecruiter.com/zip. ziprecruiter.com/zip.
Lowe's knows that no matter your paint project, saving is at the top of your list. That's why when you shop today, you can buy one, get one free select Valspar and HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams one-coat coverage interior paints via rebate. Shop these deals in-store or online today at Lowe's. We help, you save. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details. Offer valid 8/21 through 9/3.
Well-known human rights activist and a humanitarian, Martins Vincent-Otts a.k.a. Veridakman has apparently threatened the media, especially those he referred to as bloggers, not to use his video contents on their page, and if they do, he would report the video to the management of social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, among other online platforms. The video or videos were published and ensured the video or videos are brought down or removed. He stated this on Tuesday noon in a 9-minute video wherein he accused the media, especially those he referred to as bloggers, of not joining hands with him and others to launch massive campaign and awareness when Ruth Otabor was alive, the sister of the Big Brother Nigeria Season 7 winner, Ijeoma Otabor a.k.a. Phyna, who allegedly needed more attention and care from Dangote Group of company owned by Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, whose truck hit Ruth Otabor few days after the accident. Victim, Ruth Otabor, rounded off her examinations as a final year student of Federal Polytechnic in Auchi, but, according to Veridakman, soon after the death of the accident victim was announced on Sunday, bloggers started publishing the news stories massively. Continuing, Veridakman accused Phyna of being a greedy person, saying, Phyna wrote a demand list of 1 billion naira to Dangote even when she has not visited her sister in the hospital to know the true picture of her condition. In a swift reaction, a well-known sex educator who uses raw words to pass across her teachings, Ijeoma Otabor a.k.a. EkiaQueen, condemned the act of Veridakman, saying it was the alleged greed of Phyna that killed her sister, with EkiaQueen accusing Veridakman of being a liar who is trying to cause more pains to the bereaved Phyna even when he knows her sister just died less than 48 hours ago. Earlier before today, when the accident victim, Ruth Otabor, was still alive, Veridakman published a video narrating how Phyna allegedly betrayed him when Dangote Group invited her for possible settlement after Veridakman and many others in the society took to their social media page to campaign and protest over the Dangote truck accident, reportedly leading to immediate amputation of the 2 legs of the female victim, Ruth Otabor. Veridakman said, when Phyna got the attention of Dangote Group, Phyna sent a message to him that the Dangote Group requested that they don't want him, Veridakman, in the discussion. An action Veridakman considered to be that Phyna was the one that betrayed him, apparently because of money. It is yet to be ascertained if truly the Dangote Group rejected Veridakman in the discussion, but, if the claim is confirmed to be true, we believe the Dangote Group may have rejected Veridakman because Veridakman apparently insulted the person and the personality of Aliko Dangote, the founder of the Dangote Group, while he was protesting over the accident. In the 9-minute video on Tuesday, Veridakman withdrew his earlier statement and a threat he had issued, that, if anything happened to Phyna's sister, he would travel to Auchi and ensure Dangote operations were shut down in Auchi. He said on Tuesday that he would no longer travel to Auchi because of Phyna's sister, adding that, if Dangote truck hit another person, he would do what he had earlier said. He said he decided not to travel to Auchi to keep to his words, so that people will not accuse him of creating contents for the purpose of making money on social media. Indirectly, Verydarkman was apparently referring to EkiaQueen, who had accused and described Verydarkman as a mere contents creator who she also accused of being a manipulator. EkiaQueen called out Verydarkman with a sustained day and night social media campaign, describing Verydarkman as a mere content creator after she accused Verydarkman of requesting YouTube to remove her video. Allegation Verydarkman did not deny. Verydarkman said she was the one that violated the copyright law by using his video. But EkiaQueen said the video was a meaningfully enhanced video content which she did voiceover in reaction to the statements made by Verydarkman in the video. Reacting to the Verydarkman statement against Phyna on Tuesday in a 5-minute video, EkiaQueen said that one should pray that someone whose words are widely accepted in the society should not tell lies against you the way and manner Verydarkman on Tuesday took to his social media page to allegedly tell lies against Phyna. According to EkiaQueen, the situation Phyna found herself, anybody would definitely demand money as compensation in order for the family to be able to take care of their sister. Hence, she described the Verydarkman statement as emotional blackmail made with intent to cause more pains to Phyna even when Phyna is still in the period of mourning. We have reported that the management of Dangote Group says they are saddened over the death of Ruth Otabor, the sister of Big Brother Naija Season 7 winner, Ijeoma Otabor a.k.a. Phyna, saying they had concluded all arrangements and made all necessary efforts to fly the accident victim abroad for the continuation of her medical treatment, but the company was waiting for her doctors to certify her fit for air travel. The company, owned by Aliko Dangote, the Africa's richest man according to Forbes, made the statement in a press release issued few minutes ago after the death of the new graduate from Federal Polytechnic in Auchi was announced by her family through their lawyer, Barrister Justice Shegun Ojino of ECHO Solicitors and Advocates, saying, the graduate, who was knocked down alongside her motorcycle rider by a truck owned by Dangote Group in Auchi community earlier this month, passed on exactly 6:30 hours on Sunday.
Alright, so boys they coming from Auchi. Yeah, very dark one. When are you coming to Auchi? Remember, say you talk, say if anything happen to Phyna's sister, we'll make her buy. Say we go shut down operation of Dangote for Auchi. Well, boys, we gonna stand down. I will not be coming to Auchi to create content again. I'm just stand down. Dangote can enjoy freely. There shall be no consequences for the recklessness of his driver. Dangote, enjoy your business. I will not be coming to create content. If it happen again, another issue where no relate to Phyna, Dangote and all, maybe I still come to create awareness and to say no, enough is enough of this reckless unlicensed killing Dangote truck driver. But for now, we are standing down. Number 2. This secret where everybody they talk, say very dark man leak. Why did he go and say Phyna's sister have children? Why did he go and say that? They told him it's
I was already happy that
the post where they take now say
when she graduates, my head go come down. I go feel calm down.
On the girl obituary picture,
they carry me go
friend, sister, mother. That's the one that they hide. Go their obituary picture. You know, see this line? That thing, no one won't hide, no one hide. Would have put more pressure on Dangote. When Dangote people know that this is a mother of 2 infant children, should have put a lot of pressure on them to make sure they do that. If
you say Dangote, they keep before goes scot free.
Now to Phyna,
Dangote, don't buy me. They tell them now. Make somebody help me tell Dangote. Make somebody help me tell them. It has happened. It has happened. I need assistance. They need to come out and join me. My sister needs to be flown out to treat her legs, her head.
You have not seen the girl.
Alright,
you never know the condition. They only called us, which you told me that, oh, the girl no fish it again. All her intestine, everything don't start. So it was a 50-50 chance from the onset.
It was a very hard decision. Everybody was calling me
to living on 50-50. Bro!
Everybody was calling me that the doctors they were calling me to decide I could not talk.
The flyer abroad. The digital scholarship and blah blah blah. This whole thing, money would have never. You're not even supposed to mention money when you're talking to them. You should pressure them. Revive my sister first. Then when they get done with, you cannot say, now you place my sister on salary.
I'm just making this life
You place her on salary for eternity because now put her for that condition. You give her children scholarship because she for the cater for her children. I don't do social media posting. So simple as ABCD.
All I want is Dangote has to join me.
But it don't happen, it don't happen.
And help my sister because she's been crippled for life. But check out now. So now I want you to go for life. So my sister needs to be established for life. She just graduated. My dreams cut short. Everything cut short.
Mama T. I see a video.
Everything cut short.
For a long time.
I'm not going to fit. I was already happy that last. I was even thinking when she graduated, my head go come down. I go fit calm down. Fit do my life.
I don't watch none of them.
They carry me go river.
I don't watch none of them. I don't know where the clip came from, bro. But you don't the show right from time. Do you understand? You don't the show right from time. So I don't even pay attention to you. And what be this one where they do like that guy. Where they like that one 2023. You see the way this guy they insult me on videos.
If you say Dangote,
just they insult me
before Dangote insult me. Make somebody help me tell Dangote.
2025.
Make somebody help me tell her.
The audacity, same person where you don't call non-entity, where you insult, where you don't call.
They need to come out and join me. My sister needs to be flown out. Don't treat her legs.
Don't forget all your insults.
Alright,
use my own platform.
The other leg
Ratels get voice. We'll come join you, go to electoral reform. That's the way you insult me to say I can't depress and don't continue with that. Go get platform where you won't call.
Everybody was calling me to decide. Everybody was calling me to talk. They were calling me to decide. I could not talk.
And again, I won't even join you now. Yesterday night, I thought about joining you guys. But there's a problem. You know, say I get main character syndrome. I get hero syndrome. If I come now, my main character will come. They don't see like people not shine.
It's got the other leg. You get to see.
You understand?
I'm just making this life.
My main character hero syndrome.
Because I show workings. I go show workings.
Let me just keep on using my own platform to fight for the people where they want me the main character. Man, use my main character to fight for the people who don't get voice.
And help my sister because
for the people who get voice, I can use my main character. I could go the place where the thing happen. I can use my main character to get them lawyers, my money, to anything where concern me, to help them fight, make sure they get justice. I will use my main character to fight for the people that don't have the voice. For Una already get on a platform.
I'm not gonna fit. I was already happy that last. I was even thinking when she graduated, my head will come down. I go fit calm down. To do my life.
Every time I sit down for an house, they do one come outside and actually lead something so that I will achieve a goal. You go sit down in your house, this are just you have never gone to where things is happening before to at least do something. At least I feel beat my chest. Okay, yes. Public schools in Abuja today, they're in operation because yes, we went to go and fight. A lot of things by the counter.
If you say Dangote,
what can you do with yourself to do? That's why I don't take you serious. Some of these influencers, they tag me when they actually need something. Okay, they have this, say that might be scam. You will tag me, but your own platform, you cannot use it to fight. But when it's time for endorsement, you go collect endorsement on your platform. Ambassadorship, you go collect her. Paid advert, you go collect her. Una to make money, but use our own platform fight. Then I'll remember that time. Then I'll come do one nonsense analysis.
Even that night happened.
Now, to the blogger,
a very hard decision. Everybody was calling me to decide.
See my video on your blog, I'll bring it down.
Everybody was calling me that the doctor said they were calling me to decide. I could not talk from years. From years. And the court come out.
If they are not paying you people, you people are not interested. But if you all come push my engagement for the page, I'll carry my video, go push. So that people will talk. Controversy will people will argue for the page, then will get engagement. Comments go full 10,000, 8,000. That's why you remember very dark man. But when very dark man they fight, you know they use your platform to join now to fight for the good of the country. Now let's take this case of this small girl when I thought she was applying for entry knack. That's more than
Dangote has to
even
join
this Phyna sister matter from the onset. Where were you
help my sister because she's been crippled for life.
But immediately they get by. Boom! If you know the blogs. When me and Phyna they go back
for life. So my sister needs to be established for life. She just graduated.
From everybody to make sure say Dangote do the right thing.
Everything got short.
So that's what I'm saying now today. Please,
everything
I don't want to see myself Insta blogging now go. I don't want to see myself on your feed.
I was already happy that
last bring it down. All the bloggers apart from today not.
My head go come down. I go fit calm down. Fit do my life.
Facebook people, you can use my video.
They carry me go.
Mazuka Bob they pay. I know that be my brothers, that be my Nigerian brothers. Enjoy it. TikTok, you can't use it. Do you understand? Don't go YouTube, don't bring that down the head. There's everywhere. Cash out. If you want to insult me, there's no problem. Now be my brothers, enjoy. Now be my sisters, enjoy the chop. The chop. Now my Zuckerberg money.
See, if you say Dangote, they keep before go spot.
Yeah, because to be honest, at the end of the day, what do I need these blogs to post me for? I don't collect about, I don't do promotion, I don't collect ambassadorship. None of it. So I don't even need the visibility for anything. So don't post it. I'll bring it down. I know the sense on I'm going to use now. What they carry on Twitter. After never say the poster, when this will eat Amola and go about them. When they don't like something, don't carry on put. I'll still flag down. I'll flag it down.
The other leg is at risk too.
So just save your page stress. Don't put my video on your page. If you cannot fight the good fight with me, if you are ready to fight the good fight, any blogger here ready say okay, yes. When campaign starts, when we don't fight the good fights, when we don't protest for something.
Everybody was calling me that doctor. They were calling me to the side. I could not talk.
Because that's the same thing I tell. Imagine that's the same thing I told Instablog. When Instablog, I tell I say if you cannot fight the good fight, don't post my video. They stop the good fights. Meaning say they were only keen on posting the controversies. Do you understand the agenda?
It's going the other leg, EkiaQueen.
So it's simple as ABCD. If you have a platform, use your platform. I don't tag it. For me, my own platform is simple.
Because
I use my platform to fight for people who get the voice. And I'll do my main character for them.
I don't do social media.
Do you understand? When they have the problem,
all I want is
I'll use my money to get them lawyers. I'll use my money to
help
the
my
case and make sure they get justice.
Crippled for life.
I do. Simple.
Mona,
if I to petition, I go use my money like petition. I'll go to petition, go
so my sister needs to be established for life. She just graduated.
When we get the voice, and when we get the platform for them.
Everything cut shots.
Yeah, now what me I did for be that?
Everything cut shots.
And as for Dangote to see this all up,
I was already happy that last. I was even thinking when she graduates, my head go come down. I go feel calm down. Do my life.
They carry me go everywhere. Not just only Dangote, other truck drivers, other truck companies, Boa and Co. I beg. There should be limits to the buying of Nigerian people with truck. Please, I beg you people. Thank you very much. Bloggers, when I don't yell, I don't want to see myself on our blogs again. Thank you very much. If you play, you're going to learn and you'll learn the hard way.
See, if you say Dangote,
very dark man fits Nigeria.
Dangote,
I think God to provide 20 more of very dark man for Nigeria. If not, tell me why very dark man will come out and say na greed, na Phyna sister, and everybody's running with it. Listen, this girl had an accident on the 11th of August. He never reached 1 month at all. Maybe 3 weeks now, 3 weeks and some days. Right? This guy come and say na greed, na Ekpa. Remember, this guy is critical situation. They are still trying to stabilize her. Today they carry and go theater 2 hours. They say flesh dey die, they want go cut her. This one they do, they want go cut her. She eat food, she not safe. They need to remove her. This one they go, heart don't go, liver don't go. This one intestine no they work. They have to stabilize her. Listen, extreme critical situation accident. So tell me, do they no need to stabilize her face at least for 1 month before they I can't do this, I do everything. No. If one put her saying that 1 billion, the sister was more interested in money. Please, any same person for this life as a whole, even if you are my enemy, when something happens, the least thing you are thinking is compensation.
So my sister needs to be established for life. She just graduated.
You see, no matter what you are fighting with your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, the moment their life is at risk, the only thing you think about is how to save them. Money is under the table. I don't care if you, even if you rich. You see the fact that you people are running with this narrative. I cannot say much now to bring evidence home, but I hope nothing spoils this case, which I know Dangote, even if the only different sister on, the Dangote group they focus on, I know they will do it. Nothing will spoil them. So I cannot say much, but I will tell you.
If you say Dangote, they keep before.
You will come back and say, oh, now I if it's a sane society, a sane society, will you say that? Society where they for the things, where never know the take life, where youth forget work, where girls for the female work or go to school, where they pay citizens salary if they don't get work. It is a sane society. Will you say that? Accident was less than a month.
Even that leg.
They are still trying to stabilize this. Remember, she not get Bekus, she not get Nash, nothing, everything gone.
Everybody was calling me that.
So you think this person is just let's
from here.
You need to stabilize her. I don't know what you know about medical. I know go school. I don't know this thing, but you have to stabilize because the BP is going down, is going up, is going down, is going up. Blood pressure, like you people don't get this. You like to hear it from one person. See, I want me you pray this prayer.
Because
the way people they believe in words of mouth may not lie for your head.
No, I don't do social media.
Make that person not lie for your
all
head.
I want is Dangote has to join me.
If I not there for be like, oh, let me take this one.
Because she's been
you see that 1 million. My brain won't blow, my brain won't blow. There was no paper.
So my sister
Phyna
did not
come. Phyna came for emotional advice. Listen, they don't already fair book say they want to see each other. VDM and Phyna want to see each other. They don't book up. Now as Phyna they ready to come.
I was already happy that
Dangote people want to see you. Now she take over that man. After they ready they come. They say they want to see me. I beg I go just carry them come. Now she take them people. They go see very that now. Just follow me. This is not she knew that Dangote people was coming. She didn't know. She wanted to go and see BTM, you know, way forward, way we talk. It wasn't for meeting. I don't think you people get it. You might not want to hear from me now because hate cover you. But I guarantee you after set and done, God will touch your heart.
If you say Dangote,
so no, say you where they watch me now. If your family member, your own conversation you go about, which I know nobody on this planet, not as big as this earth. Now that person go they think about compensation and not the family.
Join me.
You see, you people, you lie, you people are shopping. You better pray me person where you mat the sweet matter. Where people they believe the words of mouth, not lie on you. Anybody will talk to her. Hey, you never like me. I don't watch you. I don't rate you. You never like me. You never like me. I'm like, wait. Then nobody ever like you. Anybody goes against you, never like you. Anybody who disagree never like you. Anybody who talk to you never like you.
From here, and the court comes.
BDN, beat Nigeria. We need 20 more BDN. So all of them they fear to talk. He go touch you like this.
One leg.
Go reach your Otabor.
The other leg.
BDN go reach your Otabor. Soon they go they use BDN. They
I'm just making this live.
Yes. When you do person by instead of them to fall for you don't send a VDM book by you.
I know they run.
Yeah, very soon.
This one what I media posting.
Oh, yeah, why you know?
All I want is Dangote has to join me.
And
help
you
my
see the other
activists
activities
for life.
It sound like broken. You know when they break breaking place
for life. So my sister
when they do paka for you, they just graduated for you. I know some of them know what for. They know why interfere. Oh, that's not concern me. It go reach all of Otabor one after the other. You know what I mean?
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.
Solomon Ehigiator Arase may be the true definition of the popular saying that police is your friend, if only you are a good character police officer. The former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Ehigiator Arase, apparently validated the aforesaid statement to be true when his death was announced on Sunday, August 31, 2025. The death sparked uncommon good words of condolences from many Nigerians. Unlike before, millions of Nigerians make negative comments against dead top government officials. But in the case of Arase, millions of Nigerians took to their social media pages and comment sections to say good things about the IGP that policed the Nigeria states between April 2015 and June 2016. Even human rights activists that always talk negative about the Nigeria police force, like barrister Adianju Deji, was among the earliest mourners on Sunday to be at the residence of the late IGP to pay a condolence visit with a tribute, saying, "May the soul of former IGP Solomon Arase rest in peace. In my about 20 years of knowing him, he helped us get freedom for many student union leaders and comrades who were unlawfully detained. As IGP and after his retirement, we remained close and continued to seek his help whenever citizens' rights were abused. We also observed that many serving and retired police officers like DCP Olumiyiwa Adejobi had took to their personal social media accounts to tell the world how good Solomon Ehigiator Arase was during and after service. This, a Nigerian citizen by name Oluwaseun Odetayo took to the Nigeria Police Force Facebook comment section and said, "Hope the current IGP and all other AIGPs and DIGPs and all Nigeria Police Force officers are online and reading comments. Hopefully we would get something like this to be written for them too when their own time comes." President Bola Tinubu, in a statement signed by the presidential spokesperson, Bayo Onanuga, condoled with the Nigeria Police Force, NPF, over Solomon Ehigiator Arase, CFR, the 18th Indigenous Inspector General of Police, IGP, who died on Sunday at 69. President Tinubu commiserates with the family, friends and associates of the highly resourceful officer. Arase's reforms as IGP and later as chairman of the Police Service Commission brought lasting changes to the force. The President acknowledges the dedication of the former IGP to enhancing security in the country, through initiatives such as the Intelligence Response Team, the Complaint Response Unit, and safer highway patrols. Reflecting on Arase's laudable service to the country, President Tinubu remarks, Arase served the police force meritoriously from 1981 to 2016. During his career, he led tactical, operational, and intelligence units, including United Nations peacekeeping in Namibia, the Commissioner of Police in Akwa Ibom, and the Principal Staff Officer to 3 IGPs. He was Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Force Intelligence Bureau, FIB, and Deputy Inspector General of Police, Force Criminal Investigation Department. After retirement, he continued to serve the nation in various public roles, including as chairman of the Police Service Commission and as head of the task force on implementing the Edo State Anti-Community Development Association law. His expertise extended to consultancy roles with the Office of the National Security Advisor, ONSA, the European Centre for Electoral Support, the Human Rights Centre at the University of Oslo, and as a member of the Committee on Prevention of Torture in Geneva, Switzerland. I pray for the peaceful repose of the soul of this dedicated security expert, whose experience and contributions will be deeply missed by our nation. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Police Force has opened a condolence register at the force headquarters, Abuja, for the revered former police chief, as senior officers and staff pay their respects. In honor of his memory, the police flag will fly at half-mast in all commands and formations nationwide, according to the Nigeria Police Authority. In a statement issued on Sunday, the Nigeria Police Force says it's deeply saddened to announce the passing of the 18th Indigenous Inspector General of Police of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and immediate past chairman of the Police Service Commission, IGP Solomon Ehigiator Arase, CFR, NPM, FDC, FCIA, retired, who died in the early hours of Sunday, August 31, 2025 at Cedar Crest Hospital, Abuja after a brief illness. The news of the passing of IGP Arase was officially communicated to IGP Kayode Egbetoken through his first son, Mr. Solomon Ozaboyan Arase, Jr., on Sunday. IGP Solomon Arase, born on the 21st of June, 1956, in Owen West Local Government of Edo State, attended Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where he earned his first degree in political science. He later obtained a bachelor's degree in law from the University of Benin, a master's degree in law from the University of Lagos and a PhD in public law from the Ambrose Ali University Ekpoma, Edo State. He was enlisted into the Nigeria Police Force on the 1st of December, 1981. During the course of his illustrious policing career, IGP Arase served in various capacities including Principal Staff Officer, PSO, to 3 IGPs between 2002 and 2008, Commissioner of Police in Akwa Ibom State, Pioneer Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Force Intelligence Bureau, FIB, and DIG Force Criminal Investigation Department, FCID, respectively. He was appointed the 18th Indigenous Inspector General of Police in April 2015 and retired on the 21st of June 2016. He was thereafter appointed the Chairman Police Service Commission on the 24th of January 2023 by late President Muhammadu Buhari, a post which he held until the 10th of June 2024. He is also a Fellow of the Defense College and a member of the prestigious body of benches. During his tenure as the Inspector General of Police, he introduced major initiatives for the reform and improvement of the force, such as the Complaint Response Unit for swift responses to public complaints and adequate protection of citizens' rights. IGP Arase exemplified the highest standards of professionalism, bravery, and leadership, while his contributions to national security and police reform continue to resonate within the force and beyond. His passing is not just the culmination of a remarkable chapter but a moment of collective mourning of a man who served with pride and honor. Through the Solomon Ehigiator Arase Foundation, SEAF, he supported academic excellence by awarding scholarships to outstanding Nigerian students, with particular focus on children of deceased police officers and indigent students. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetoken, PhD, NPM, while paying condolence visit to the family of the deceased IGP in Abuja today, extended heartfelt condolences on behalf of officers and men of the Nigeria Police Force, to the family, friends, and former colleagues of the late IGP Arase. IGP Kayode Egbetoken acknowledges the deep pain of this loss and prays for comfort, strength, and peace for all in this time of grief, while appreciating the contributions of the late police boss to police reforms and national security. The memory of late IGP Arase will forever remain etched in the heart of the force and the country he so faithfully served. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Signed, DCP Olumiyiwa Adejobi, the Force Public Relations Officer for the Inspector General of Police on the 31st of August 2025. Former Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, in a statement on Sunday, said, "I received with shock the news of the passing of our illustrious son, elder statesman, and patriot, Dr. Solomon Arase. His demise is a monumental loss, not only to his immediate family but to Edo State and the entire nation." Dr. Arase etched his name in history as the first Edo son to ascend to the exalted office of Inspector General of Police. He bore the distinction with uncommon dignity, and in that high office, he served Nigeria with integrity, courage, and exemplary professionalism. His career was a legacy of discipline, excellence, and the highest ideals of public service. In retirement, he did not retreat from service. With a deep sense of duty to his people, he continued to lend his wisdom and experience. I had the privilege of working closely with him when, as governor, I appointed him to chair the Edo State Private Property Protection Committee, ESPPPC. In that role, he confronted the decades-long menace of land grabbing with firmness and fairness, restoring order, sanity, and justice to our communities. Dr. Arase was much more than a public servant. He was a man of deep humanity, humble yet brilliant, firm yet compassionate, a leader whose life reflected his abiding belief in justice and the common good. His passing leaves a void that will be deeply felt across the nation. I extend heartfelt condolences to the Arase family, his friends, colleagues, the Nigeria Police Force, and indeed all Nigerians. May the Almighty grant us all the fortitude to bear this irreparable loss, and may his soul find eternal rest. Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Umo Eno said, "Yesterday, I received with shock and sadness the news of the passing of former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, CFR. On behalf of the government and people of Akwa Ibom State, I extend my deepest condolences to his family, the Nigeria Police Force, friends, and associates." The late IGP Arase served our nation with distinction as the 18th Inspector General of Police, where he introduced critical reforms in intelligence gathering and crime prevention. He also served Akwa Ibom as Commissioner of Police with passion and contributed to the peace and security we enjoy today. Even in retirement, as Chairman of the Police Service Commission, he continued to serve our nation with commitment. May his soul rest in peace.
There must be consequences for crime.
Yes. So your word of advice to these young people?
I will want to appeal to the young ones out there that, you see, when you allow yourself to be used for the actualization of other people's dreams in such a negative way, you are doing a very big disservice to yourself and to the country. Violence is not a panacea to, problems. All of us will have problems, and we all try to struggle to make sure that, we are able to eke out a living. So I want to appeal to all the young men there. Whenever these guys, they call you out to come and, become destructive, you should also think that they have most of their children in the Ivy League schools, who are out there, doing their own thing too. So don't allow yourself to be used. There's always many tomorrows.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.
Management of Dangote Group says they are saddened over the death of Ruth Otabor, the sister of Big Brother Naija Season 7 winner, Ijeoma Otabor a.k.a. Phyna, saying they had concluded all arrangements and made all necessary efforts to fly the accident victim abroad for the continuation of her medical treatment, but the company was waiting for her doctors to certify her fit for air travel. The company, owned by Aliko Dangote, the Africa's richest man according to Forbes, made the statement in a press release issued few minutes ago after the death of the new graduate from Federal Polytechnic in Auchi was announced by her family through their lawyer, Barrister Justice Shegun Ojino of EkiaQueen Solicitors and Advocates, saying, the graduate, who was knocked down alongside her motorcycle rider by a truck owned by Dangote Group in Auchi community earlier this month, passed on exactly 6:30 hours on Sunday. According to Dangote Group, we are deeply saddened by the passing of Ruth Otabor, who was injured in the recent road incident involving one of our trucks in Auchi, Edo State. On behalf of the entire Dangote Group, we extend our heartfelt condolences to her family, friends, and loved ones at this difficult time. Since the accident, our officials and insurance partners have been by her side, covering all financial and medical costs and supporting her family. Arrangements had been made for her to be flown to India for advanced treatment, pending medical clearance from her doctors. Sadly, despite these efforts and Ruth's brave fight to live, we lost her today. At Dangote Group, safety, accountability, and compassion remain at the core of our operations. We remain committed to strengthening our safety systems and supporting those affected in moments of tragedy. May God grant her mercy and eternal rest. While announcing the death of the accident victim, Ruth Otabor, who has been trending on social media space since the accident occurred, the family lawyer said, we remain solicitors to Ruth Otabor, Josephine Otabor, whose moniker is Phyna, and the Otabor family, and have their instruction to inform the public of this. With a heavy heart, the family regrets to announce the passing on to glory of their daughter, sister, mother on this 31 day of August, 2025 at about 6:30 hours. The family is presently grieving and will appreciate to be given a private moment to mourn the departed. The funeral arrangement will be communicated to the public in due course. Ruth's death comes just weeks after a tragic accident on August 13, 2025, near Auchi Polytechnic in Edo State, where she was struck by a truck owned by the Dangote Group. It was gathered that the accident occurred barely 6 days after Ruth celebrated of her becoming a graduate from Auchi Polytechnic, while thereafter waiting for the academic certificate to be awarded to her in order to become a graduate of the institution of higher learning. The certificate may now be awarded to her posthumously. The sudden loss has left the Otabor family and fans in deep mourning, with many expressing condolences for the reality star and her loved ones, while some have different views over the events that unfolded between Phyna and Ehigiator over the matter. The lady, who is a mother of 2 children, underwent a leg amputation after being hit by a truck owned by the Dangote Group near Auchi Polytechnic, Edo State, on Wednesday, August 13, 2025. Eyewitnesses said the heavy-duty truck crushed her leg before it was eventually stopped by a bystander. Reacting, founder of Sahara Reporters News Media, Omiyele Sowore said the lady's life was cut short by the irresponsible corporate conduct of Dangote truck drivers. In statement issued few minutes after the death announcement, Sowore said, "A sad moment has struck. A beautiful life has been cut short by the cutthroat and irresponsible corporate conduct of Dangote truck drivers." BBNI's Phyna has announced the passing of her sister, Ruth Otabor. "I commiserate deeply with Phyna and the entire Otabor family over this tragic loss of a brilliant graduate whose future was stolen by the recklessness of a Dangote truck driver. This death was not inevitable. It could have been prevented. It could have been avoided if drivers were properly trained, if Nigeria's terrible roads were fixed, and if after the accident, there had been timely and humane intervention. Instead, another family is left grieving, another young life wasted, and another reminder is written in blood that Nigeria continues to fail its people while powerful corporations escape accountability. May Ruth's soul rest in peace, and may her death strengthen the call for justice."
I get accident some days ago, so it really affects my 2 legs. They don't already come out one of my legs, and they don't refer me go Irua. I beg any amount to if you see. We don't pay 1.5 million for it. Any amount if you give, but when we just the add join me. We take pay for Irua. I beg now I dey call you. I beg now go stand me with this. I beg. Thank you.
From here, then the court come out. Yeah, from here go. Ahead, a right hand, one leg is gone, the other leg, you get a CP. I'm just making this live because I dey show workings. I go show workings. I know the rants. No, I don't do social media posting. All I want is Dangote has to join me and help my sister because she's been crippled for life. Mona, check her now. What's that one? What she go for life? So
bringing you the news in a more digital way.
Men of the Nigeria police force in Anambra State have arrested a soldier with the Nigerian army, Dominic Oras, for alleged kidnapping in the state. According to Anambra State Police Command, the suspect confessed he deserted from the Nigerian army or absconded from military duties since November 2024, adding, 4 suspected members of the Biafra secessionist armed group have been shot dead in a joint operation with the operatives of Agony Chamber local vigilante group that lasted over 15 hours at our community in the Arumba North local government area of Anambra State. According to the spokesperson of the Anambra State Police Command, SP Tochukwu Akenga, in a sustained effort to rid Anambra State of criminal elements, police operatives attached to the Rapid Response Squad or KUZU in collaboration with the Anambra State Vigilante Group, AVG, Aganekemba, acting on credible intelligence, stormed a secessionist terrorist camp at our Arumba North local government area of Anambra State in the early hours of the 21st of August 2025. During the well-coordinated operation that lasted for more than 15 hours, the operatives successfully dislodged the insurgents, rescued a victim who had earlier been kidnapped and held hostage in the camp. It was reported that despite the payment of a ransom of 20 million nairas only by the victim's family, the hoodlums aborted his release until he was eventually freed by the joint security team. In the fierce gun battle that ensued, 4 of the criminal elements were neutralized. Exhibits recovered at the camp include 2 pump-action guns, 1 fabricated AK-47 rifle, 1 K2 assault rifle, 1 locally made hunter gun, 1 radio transmission box, 3 locally made improvised explosive devices, IEDs, 2 empty gas cylinders, 2 wraps of cable wires, 3 bags of 50 kilograms rice, 1 driver's license, 1 national identity card, 1 black Lexus RX 350 Jeep with registration number ACA 340 mA, 3 Toyota Camry cars with registration number ABC 268FQ, EKY 151 CD and FGG 706 ME. Also recovered a 1 black Toyota Camry car, 5 mobile phones, Infinix X6716B, Technospark KL4 and 3 analog phones, sleeping materials, 1 desert boot, 1 big cooler, and a roll of tarpaulin. The Commissioner of Police, CP Ijeoma Otabor, while assuring Hudi Anambra that the command remains resolute in its commitment to ensuring safety and security, has assured that extensive operations are ongoing in the area to track down and arrest other fleeing suspects as well as destroy other criminal camps in the state. Further developments would be communicated in due course. SP Tochukwu Ikenga, Police Public Relations Officer, Anambra State Police Command stated this in a press release on the 29th of August 2025. In a separate press release issued earlier on Tuesday, Tochukwu said, the Anambra State Police Command, in a swift operation on the 27th of August 2025, arrested 5 suspected members of a notorious armed robbery and kidnapping syndicate following a report that a victim was abducted on his farmland at Isiagu, Awka, and later released after ransom was paid. Acting on credible intelligence, police operatives attached to the Rapid Response Squad Okuzu stormed the hideout of the suspects at Notoko, Awka, which led to the arrest of the following persons: Michael Inwebodo, male, 30 years. Ez Friday, male, 29 years, Uche Akolo, male, 23 years, Shindu Gilbert, male, 29 years, and Dominic Oras, male, 38 years, a confessed deserter of the Nigerian army. Exhibits recovered from the suspects include 6 automatic pump-action guns, 63 rounds of live cartridges, 1 microscope, 5 machetes, 1 military cap, 2 police tear gas canisters, handcuffs, a robber's rocket launcher, criminal charms, 3 Motorola walkie-talkies, 1 jackknife, 1 power bank, and cash sum of 26,000 nairas only. During interrogation, one of the suspects, Dominic Oras, confessed to having deserted the Nigerian army in November 2024. Meanwhile, necessary inquiries have commenced with the authority to guide police action and prosecution of other suspects. The Commissioner of Police, CP Ijeoma Otabor, while commending the operatives for the gallantry, urged residents to remain law-abiding and vigilant and to continue to report suspicious activities to the police for prompt action. He also assured Hudi Anambra of the command's unwavering commitment to combating violent crimes. SP Tochukwu Ikenga, Police Public Relations Officer, Anambra State Police Command stated this on the 28th of August 2025.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.
Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, says it has directed the third-party ticketing company to refund the money paid by all 583 passengers on board the Abuja-Kaduna train that derailed at Asham community in Kaduna State on Tuesday, saying, although no death casualty was recorded, but 4 out of the 7 persons that sustained injuries were serious, while 2 of them were discharged immediately at the hospital. NRC, in a statement on Tuesday, said, following the derailment of the Kaduna-bound Abuja-Kaduna train service earlier today at Asham, Kaduna State, the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, wishes to provide an update on the situation. A total of 618 persons comprising 583 passengers, 15 NRC crew members, 1 medical personnel, 8 cleaners, and 11 catering staff were successfully evacuated from the train. Out of this number, 7 passengers sustained varying degrees of injury and were immediately transported by ambulances to hospital facilities by medical personnel mobilized to the site. The remaining passengers were conveyed safely back to Idu and Kubwa stations aboard a rescue train dispatched from Idu for that purpose. All have since returned safely to their destinations. In line with our commitment to passenger welfare, our third-party ticketing company has been directed to immediately issue refunds to all passengers on board the affected service. Furthermore, the process of investigation into the incident has commenced, under the supervision of relevant authorities and the Federal Ministry of Transportation. Meanwhile, all Abuja-Kaduna train services, AKTS, have been temporarily suspended, pending recovery of the site, further clearance, and official announcement of service resumption. We sincerely regret the inconvenience caused and thank our esteemed passengers and the general public for their understanding, the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC stated in a press release signed by its managing director, Kayode Opefa. NRC had earlier in a statement on Tuesday said that the train derailed around 11 a.m. at Asham community in Kaduna State. Videos made available online by victims of the train accident indicated that some of the train coaches overturned as passengers and crew members on board stood at the hilling part of the bush waiting for rescue. Close observers said that the latest train accident adds to the troubled history of the Kaduna-Abuja rail line, which has experienced several incidents in recent years, including the deadly bandits attack in March 2022 that led to the killing of some of the passengers on board the train, with many of them also kidnapped and held hostage for months till ransom was paid. The latest derailment comes just a week after the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, reported another fault on the same corridor, when one of the train's coach wheels developed a hot axle near Rigasa station in Kaduna. The NRC explained that the fault, caused by excessive heat, was quickly managed and the train was returned safely to Kaduna. In a statement issued on August 21, 2025, the NRC had said, the Nigerian Railway Corporation has confirmed that one of the coaches wheel on the Abuja-Kaduna train service, AKTS, experienced hot axle some kilometers to Rigasa station in Kaduna. The incident, which happened on Wednesday evening, is due to hot wheels friction as a result of abnormal temperature due to excessive heat on the journal housing. However, the situation was immediately brought under control and the train marshaled to Kaduna and to safety. Consequent upon this incident, the train service will experience some capacity issues, which may affect some customers booked on the business class. Passengers who were booked on the affected coach for Thursday have all been contacted through the details they provided online. We have also made alternative arrangements to accommodate them. The management is working to ensure the disruption is minimal and that normal service would resume before the afternoon services. We assure all our customers and passengers of their safety on our train services, as we are determined to continue to provide the best travel experience on all our train networks. We apologize and regret all the inconvenience, NRC stated in a statement signed and made available by Chief Public Relations Officer of the Railway Corporation, Callistus Onyemadu. Punch newspaper reported on Wednesday that while the Managing Director of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, Kayode Opefa, was speaking during an appearance on Channels Television's The Morning Brief, Opefa assured Nigerians that the ongoing investigation into the incident would be thorough and transparent. Beyond apologizing to Nigerians, I want to state clearly, as the Managing Director and Chief Executive, I take full responsibility. When it comes to safety, there is no room for indifference. Once something like this happens, the Chief Executive must own it, and I do, he said. The MD said the injuries of 4 of the Abuja-Kaduna train passengers were serious. Opefa stated, coming to the fatality and the casualties, there was no fatality. We thank God. That was a near miss, because for this kind of accident or incident, you see some level of fatality, but we thank God for this. And for those who were injured, 4 are serious, and another 2 or so were discharged immediately, and we will follow up on those that might still be in the hospital. I don't know as of this moment, we'll follow up. So we'll also follow up with the remaining 618 people on the train because of the post-traumatic experience. We have the full contacts and we'll do that. He, however, said that though the incident should not have happened, the NRC would ensure that there was no recurrence. I want to assure Nigerians that an incident like this is not expected, is not prayed for, should not be happening, but where it does, it is to bring out the best in us. And I assure Nigerians that just as we are doing currently on the Warrior TACPay, which he, the analyst, also mentioned, we shut down the Warrior TACPay route 3 weeks ago. I ordered the shutdown for safety reasons, and if you see the level of work the men have been doing on the track, cutting it off and replacing it is to make sure things like this don't happen, he added. Asked whether there was any suspicion around sabotage regarding the incident, Phyna said, "It would be premature for me to speak on that because that will be undermining the authority that is meant to do the investigation. But I want to assure Nigerians that our tracks are safe from vandals and terrorists. This particular track is being monitored by the military. You can see that immediately the derailment happened. Within 5-10 minutes, the helicopter was there hovering. The Nigerian Air Force and the Nigerian Army are all along this corridor, and I think, for the record, we've not had any issue of banditry, terrorism attack along that corridor. But you can't wish anything away. The investigation will tell us what happened, and I wouldn't want to comment because I'm a party to the investigation." The NRC chief executive said that NSIB would have to declare the site open for reconstruction before the corporation would do a safety audit to determine when services on the route would be reopened. The first thing that will happen is that the NSIB will determine when the site is open for reconstruction. So, from the time they tell us that it's ready for reconstruction, I don't see us spending more than 30 days. So it depends on when they declare the site open for reconstruction, Phyna stated. The incident occurred on Tuesday along the Kaduna corridor shortly after the train left Abuja at about 11 a.m., en route to Kaduna. A passenger on board the train described the scene as chaotic, with people scrambling to safety. Following the incident, the NRC suspended train operations on the Abuja-Kaduna route till further notice. Phyna had, while briefing journalists in Abuja on Tuesday, hours after the incident, said that some technical staff of the corporation, alongside the Nigeria Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, and other relevant agencies, were on the ground at the train derailment site carrying out an investigation. He also dismissed claims that the trains were not in good condition and said the refund of the ticket fees had been initiated for all passengers on board. In January 2023, an Abuja-Kaduna train derailed in the Kubwa area of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, a few minutes from its destination, Kubwa.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.
Apparently angered by the continuous mass killings in Imo State, the Commissioner of Police, Aliko Dangote, has personally led a squad of joint security team to forests in Ehigiator area of the state, in search of the leaders and members of the Biafra Liberation Army that comprises of Black Marine often operating between Nigeria and Cameroon borders, Biafra resistance fighters always operating within the southeast states, especially coordinating attacks against Nigeria security infrastructures within the connecting forests between Ehigiator in Imo, Umaniochi, Ahafia in Abia, Afikpo, Ishiagu in Ebonyi, Ihiala in Anambra and Ogwu in Enugu, among other sub-groups that are mostly commanded by Ifeanyichukwu Okpegbu Okrementa as a.k.a. Major General Gentlejahu, who hails from a Ku community in Ehigiator local government area that is currently witnessing mass killings in recent days. The Director General of the Department of State Services, DSSDG, Adeola Oluwatosin Ajayi, was seen in Imo State on Tuesday after a video went viral, showing 3 young men suspected to be members of Biafra fighters shot dead at a close range by someone suspected and widely believed to be Major General Gentlejahu, who had accused the 3 young men of armed robbery. Thus, he said the 3 young men, who may be in their 20s, abandoned the duty posts and used their Biafra service guns to rob passengers by collecting their phones after the passenger's vehicle broke down on the road. The video elicited widespread condemnations against the Biafra commander, Major General Gentlejahu, who had vowed in some video press releases that he would always take action against any member of the Biafra fighters that involved himself in the act of robbery against certain members of the public like innocent civilians. According to the Imo State Command of the Nigeria Police Force, the Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, CP Aliko Dangote, has deployed the command's tactical teams in synergy with other sister security agencies and local vigilantes to hunt down the suspected IPOB-ESN miscreants responsible for the senseless attack that claimed the lives of 5 residents in Ajanamuna, Ezinaki, Ehigiator local government area, on the 22nd of August 2025, at about 22:30 hours. During the attack, Ed A. George, male, a member of the local youth security team, together with 4 villagers identified as Emeka Ezeagula, male, Chikodi Ezeagula, female, Chidi Chileke, male, and Ajike Nwankwo, male, were fatally shot. The assailants further set ablaze the residence of the youth security leader and destroyed 5 motorcycles. Upon receipt of the distress report, police operatives swiftly mobilized to the scene and evacuated the victims to General Hospital, Okigwe, where doctors confirmed them dead on arrival. Their remains have been deposited at the hospital mortuary, while one survivor is currently receiving medical treatment. The Commissioner of Police, CP Aboki Danjuma, who is personally leading an intense operation in Okigwe alongside other security agencies, condemned the heinous act and assured that no stone will be left unturned in bringing the perpetrators to justice. He stressed that those behind the attack will be made to face the full weight of the law. The CP also prayed for the repose of the souls of the deceased victims, wished the injured survivor a speedy recovery, and prayed that God grants the affected families the fortitude to bear the irreparable loss. The Imho State Police Command urges residents to remain calm as security has been reinforced in Okigwe and its environs. Members of the public are further encouraged to support the police with credible and timely information that can aid ongoing investigations by reporting to the nearest police station or via 0803477360. DSP Okoye Henry, the police command spokesperson, stated in a statement issued on Monday. Governor Hope Uzodimma of Imho State said the DSS DG was in the state to deepen the cooperation among security agencies in the state. In his words, Governor Hope Uzodimma said, "I received the Director General of the Department of State Services, DSS, Mr. Adeola Oluwatosin Ajayi, who paid a courtesy visit. His visit reflects the strong and long-standing collaboration between our administration and the nation's security institutions. Our dear state has continued to enjoy a cordial relationship with the DSS and other security agencies, a partnership that has significantly contributed to peace and stability within our communities. I assured Mr. Ajayi of our commitment to deepening this cooperation. As we work towards building a robust, inclusive security architecture, engagements like this remain crucial. We are determined to strengthen our synergy with all stakeholders to ensure the safety of our citizens and the continued progress of our state." Meanwhile, reports indicated that Major General Gentleyao kinsmen from Aku community have distanced themselves from the activities of the Biafra fighter. The report circulated on social media a few days ago indicated that the people of Aku Autonomous Community in Okigwe local government area of Imho State have publicly dissociated themselves from the criminal activities linked to Afeni Okpegbu Okrementa as, popularly known as, Gentle Devil Yahoo. In a statement issued under the banner of the Aku Okigwe Restoration Movement, the community condemned what they described as years of terrorism, kidnapping, organ harvesting, arson, and other heinous crimes that have plagued the region for over 4 years. The group stressed that Gentle Devil Yahoo's actions do not represent the people of Aku or the wider southeast, dismissing claims that he is fighting for the actualization of Biafra. Instead, they described him as a devil in human form, feeding on human flesh and bringing untold pain and suffering. Residents noted that many families have fled their homes since 2021, living in helplessness as a result of repeated attacks. They insisted that the time has come for urgent intervention from the federal, state, and local governments, as well as non-governmental organizations and philanthropists. Among the pressing needs identified by the community are road construction. They appealed for the opening of access roads, noting that the absence of motorable routes has made it nearly impossible for security agencies to respond to crises. They listed key road networks requiring construction, including Ahube Aku Umowaibu Road, Aku Amosu Ahube Road, and Aku Lomara Road. Rehabilitation of public infrastructure, the rebuilding of local markets such as Nkwo, Orie, and Ulo Nkwu Aku markets. Education and health, the reconstruction of Aku Secondary School, Community School, Central Primary School, and the restoration of a.k.a. health center. Provision of essential utilities, the installation of electricity, which they said the community has never enjoyed, as well as access to clean water. The convener of the a.k.a. restoration movement, Mr. Ehigiator Godwin a.k.a., who signed the statement on behalf of the people, emphasized that addressing these long-neglected infrastructure projects would not only improve the quality of life but also help restore peace and security in the troubled area. We urge all stakeholders to support us in this critical effort to end insecurity and bring lasting peace to our land, the statement read.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way. Bringing you the news in a more digital way.